Hello, welcome. If you have a yoga strap for today, you're going to want to have that nearby. It's okay if you don't have one, you can substitute it out. I'm coming from a hotel today, so forgive my background, but we're going to have an easy, gentle practice that can be done from your yoga mat or from in bed. Go ahead and get what you need, and I will meet you lying on your back in Shavasana. Take a few moments to settle onto your back. Your arms and legs wide away from your body. Release your ankles, let your toes fall wherever they choose. Start to take some slow breaths in and out through your nose. And as you breathe in, allow your belly to rise towards the ceiling. As you breathe out, let it soften and fall. Big breath in, belly rise. A soft breath out as the belly falls. Continue to breathe in slowly through the nose. Allow your mind to rest on that breath, following it as it moves through your body. Close your eyes, soften through your face, your jaw. Just take note of how your body feels today. Tension that may have followed you to your mat. Any thoughts that may be distracting you. Each time you feel your mind wandering, just return your mind's eye to your breath. Start to awaken the body slowly by wiggling fingers and toes. Find some rotations through your wrists and ankles in both directions. Slide your feet together at the bottom of your mat. Reach your arms up overhead, allowing them to rest on the floor. We'll take a full body stretch as you inhale, lengthen from fingers to toes. As you exhale, soften. Big breath in, full body stretch. Exhale, let it go. One more time, just like that, full body stretch. Exhale to soften. Keep the arms up overhead. We're going to walk the feet to the bottom right corner of your mat. Hips stay centered or slightly to the left as you walk your upper body to the right as well. Ground down through the left hip, the left shoulder, creating length of the left side, just the same way we found that full body stretch. Each time you inhale, you're lengthening. Each time you exhale, you feel that left side grow heavier. One more big breath on this side. And come back through center. Take a full body stretch in center. Exhale, let that go. Walk your feet to the bottom left corner this time. Keep the right hip rooted as the upper body slides to the right as well. Welcoming space between each of the ribs on your right side. Creating distance between the right hip and the right ribs. Stay connected to that deep belly breath. As slowly as you can, come back through center. Take one more full body stretch in the center, lengthening from fingers to toes. Bend your left knee, bring the sole of your left foot onto the floor. Right leg remains extended long. And tip your left knee over to the left side of the room. Bring the sole of your left foot to the inside of the right leg. Recline tree pose. Keep the right toes drawn towards your face. Arms can stay up overhead or you can release them at your sides. Sliding your shoulder blades beneath you. You always have the option, if the left knee is quite far from the floor and causing discomfort, you can place a pillow or blocks beneath it. Pressing down through the outer left knee and the right hip, creating a sense of openness to the front of your pelvis. Keep your left leg just as it is. Draw the right knee in towards your belly. You can take hold of the back of the right thigh, your pant leg, or interlace your fingers in front of the right knee. Keep pressing down through the left leg, showing the inseam of the left pant leg to the sky as you hug your right knee in. And if this is a little bit too much today, you can always extend the left leg long instead. Go a little bit deeper, you can walk the left heel towards the outer right hip. And keep pressing down through the left knee. If you're already feeling a great stretch, stay just as you are. And we'll start to take a few slow motion circles with the right leg. in both directions. As you move through that circle, when you feel the stretch the most, just pause there. Continue to encourage the left knee down towards the floor. And see if you can find softness through your upper body. Throughout your practice, give yourself permission to come out of any postures that are not serving you or causing discomfort. Bring the right knee back through center. Extend your left leg long to the bottom of the mat. With the right knee hugged in towards you, we're going to come into a twist. Cross your right leg over your body to the left. You can release the right arm at your side. You can reach it up overhead. Left hand can rest softly on the right thigh, or you can release it at your side as well. Anytime you find a gap between your knee and the floor, consider using a block or a pillow to fill that space and provide a little bit of support. Your gaze is at the ceiling or over to the right. Keep breathing deep into the lower right belly. Back through center. Pause in the center with your right leg hugged in. Reach through the left heel. Take a big breath, lengthening from the left heel to the top of your head. As you exhale, hug the right knee in a little bit closer. Reach for your strap. Loop that over the right foot. Send your right foot up towards the sky. If you're feeling a little bit tight today and this is too much, you can always bend the left knee. Bring your foot onto the floor. If you don't have a strap, you can hold on to your pant leg or the back of your thigh. Have as much or as little bend in the right leg as you need, as long as you're feeling a stretch at the back of the right thigh. Reaching the heel towards the ceiling, the hip into the ground to create length up the back of your leg. Find a little bit of activation through the leg muscles. So with your foot still extended up towards the sky, we're going to press into the toe mounds into your strap as if you're stepping into a gas pedal. Keep pressing into the strap for 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Maybe you're able to find a little more depth into your pose. Pressing firmly into the strap once again. Keep pressing for 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Find your new depth and take a full cycle of breath. Press into the strap for 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Each time maybe you're able to go a little bit deeper. It may not even be visible. Just those little micro movements. Pressing firmly into the strap. Activated leg as you squeeze the thigh muscle into the bone for 3, 2, 1. Full cycle of breath. One more time, pressing into the strap as firmly as you can for 3, 2, 1. Let go of the effort and pause in stillness. We now have a deep flex in the ankle. The right toes are drawn towards your face. Left leg is still extended, it remains active. Left toes are pointing to the sky with the heel resting on the floor. Bend your left knee. If it's not already there, bring the sole of the left foot onto the floor. Release your strap. Turn the right toes to the right side of the room. Bend at the right knee. Bring the pinky toe edge onto your left thigh. Ground down through your left hip as you send the right knee away from you for a figure 4 stretch on the legs. Keep pressing down through the left hip. If you're still not feeling a stretch into the outer right hip and glute, you can draw the left knee in towards you by taking hold of the back of your left thigh or interlacing your fingers around the left shin. If you need a little bit of extra length for your arms, this is a great place to utilize your strap. You may notice your tailbone scooping up towards the sky. See if you can lengthen through your low back. Maybe mimicking that full body stretch we did at the beginning of practice. Each breath in, lengthening from the tailbone to the top of your head. Each breath out, maybe you hug the left knee in a little closer, reach the right knee away. Lower your left foot onto the floor. The right foot will join it. Take a gentle rock of your knees from side to side. Find your center, extend your legs long, take a mini shavasana here. Just take note of any changes you may have felt in your body, differences from side to side. Slide your feet together at the bottom of your mat. Bend the right knee this time, bring the sole of the right foot onto the floor. Open your right knee up to the right side of the room and slide the sole of your right foot to the inner left thigh, the knee, or the calf. Choose whatever arm variation feels good. Maybe you tune back into that belly breath. Rising your belly towards the ceiling with each breath in. Softening, melting into your mat with each breath out. Keep your right leg just as it is. Bend through the left knee. Draw the left knee in towards your belly. Taking hold of the left thigh, the shin, or you can use your strap once again. Maybe you're already feeling a lot of stretch here. If you need to extend the right leg long, please feel free to do so. If you'd like to go a little deeper, you can walk the right heel towards the outer left hip, but keep the right knee pressing down towards the floor. Starts to take those slow motion circles with the left leg. You can try placing your right hand on the right hip, encouraging stillness on that side. Really isolating the movement to just the left hip here. Circle in the opposite direction. As you move through a point of tension where you feel that stretch most, just pause there. Take note of where it is in your body that you're feeling the stretch most. Just the same as we filled our belly with breath, can you send your breath to that area? Creating a little bit of space with each breath in. Softening that tension with each breath out. Back through center with the left knee. Left knee hugs in, right leg extends long. Take a big breath in. Exhale, find your twist. Left leg goes over to the right side of the room. Take whatever arm variation feels good. Choose whether your gaze is at the ceiling or over to the left. Breathe deep into your lower left belly. Settling into your twist with each breath out. Gaze comes back through center. Your left knee will follow. And hug your left knee in towards your belly, extending through the right heel. And then reach for your strap. Loop it over the left foot. And send your left foot up towards the ceiling. You want to stay active through your right leg. Keep the toes drawn towards your face. But if it's a little too much, you can almost bend the right knee instead. Put the strap on the toe mounds of the left foot. Make sure the pinky toe and the big toe are equal distance from the ceiling. A lot of times the pinky toe likes to reach up higher. Once you've found your position, the left hip is heavy. We're going to press firmly into the strap as if you're stepping onto your gas pedal. As firmly as you can, keep pressing for 3, 2, 1. Release that effort. Maybe you're able to go a little bit deeper into your stretch. Press firmly into the strap. Keep pressing for 3, 2, 1. Release. Pausing for a full cycle of breath each time. Start to press into the strap like you're stepping on a gas pedal for 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Maybe you're able to go just a little bit deeper. Pressing into the strap for 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Full cycle of breath. Keep that left hip rooted. Last one. Press as firmly as you can. Keep pressing for 3, 2, 1. Ease off. Find your new depth and pause. Notice if the right toes have fallen out to the right side of the room. Can you draw them back through center? Stay active to the right leg as well as the left. Keeping the hips in line with each other and even weight from side to side. If it's not already there, bend through the right knee, bring the sole of your right foot onto the floor. Release your strap. Turn your left toes to the left side of the room, bend through the left knee. Bring your pinky toe edge onto the right thigh. Press the pinky toe edge of the left foot into the right thigh as you guide the left knee away from you. But don't let the right hip creep up towards your shoulder. Keep it heavy on the ground. And just check in on your body. If you're already feeling a stretch, there is no need to go deeper. If you're not quite feeling it yet, try drawing the right knee in towards you. Take hold of the back of the right thigh, either interlacing fingers or using your strap, or you can interlace around your shin as well. Stay long through the low back. You can play with the weight on the left hip, the right hip. See where you feel the stretch most. As much as the right knee hugs in, the left knee continues to reach away from you. Taking note if you feel a little more tension on this side than the first, or a little less. It's normal to be uneven from side to side. Lower your right foot onto the floor. Let your left foot join it. Just take a gentle rock of the legs from side to side. Releasing any tension that may have developed before extending the legs long to the bottom of your mat, Shavasana. Each time throughout your practice that you find yourself here in Shavasana, invite your body into stillness as quickly as you can. Allowing the breath to settle, to slow, the body, the limbs to grow heavy. Taking slow motion breaths in and out through your nose. your feet together at the bottom of your mat and bend through the knees. And reach your right arm up overhead. Roll over onto your right side. Hug your knees in towards your belly to round through your back. And take some long, slow breaths in and out through your nose, filling your back body with each breath in, and allowing the ribs to soften, contract with each breath out. When you feel ready in your own time, find your way up to a comfortable seated position. And that can be sitting cross-legged. You can have your legs extended out long in front of you. You may find it comfortable to sit up onto a pillow, a block, or a cushion. Once you find your seated position, we'll take a few gentle rotations with the upper body. In both directions. Pause in the center, sit up tall. We'll move through a few seated cat and cow. As you breathe in, pull your heart forward, lift it up, reach your tailbone back behind you. On an exhale, scoop your tailbone beneath you, hollow out the chest as you round through the spine and look to your belly. Big breath in, pull the heart forward, lift it up. Exhale, rounded spine like a Halloween cat, gaze to the belly. Big breath in for cow. Soft breath out for cat. Inhale. Exhale. Big breath in. Stay with that same motion, or you can interlace your fingers behind your head. Pull the heart towards the sky as you reach your elbows back behind you. On an exhale, bring the elbows forward as if they're trying to touch and down towards your belly button. Inhale, cow back, open heart as you reach the elbows behind. Exhale for cat, draw the elbows forward and gently reach them down, being careful not to apply too much pressure to your neck. Big breath in. Soft breath out. Inhale. Either variation, take 3 more following your own rhythm of breath. Linking each movement to a breath and allowing each cycle to be a little bit slower than the one before it. No rush to get there, but when you've finished your 3, just landing in a neutral spine. And sit up tall, maybe giving your shoulders a little roll in each direction. With the shoulders stacked over the hips, we're going to send the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Think about lifting your left earlobe up towards the sky. Gaze is neutral to the room in front of you. If you're feeling a lot of tension in the neck, you can always place your peace fingers on the right temple, just to take some of the weight off of the neck. Option to extend your left fingertips along to the left side of the room, either resting them on the floor or you can let them hover. Create as much length as you can from the left fingertips and the top of the head, as if you're being drawn by string in both directions. Stay sitting up as tall as you can. It's easy to find yourself in a hunched position. And turn your gaze down towards the right shoulder. Keep the chin tucked slightly. You have the option of bringing your peace fingers to the space between your eyebrows if it's a little too much pressure. Play with the height of your chin until you find the place that the stretch feels best for you. Release the left hand, allow it to come back through center. Roll your chin down towards the center. And bring your gaze neutral. Big breath in. We're going to reach up overhead. On the exhale, left hand to the right knee. Right hand comes behind you for a twist. You can use the right fingertips to lengthen up through the spine. Back through center. If you're sitting cross-legged, it's a great opportunity to cross in the opposite direction, staying even from side to side. Sit up tall once again. This time we're going to bring the left ear down towards the left shoulder. Gaze is neutral. We're drawing the right earlobe up towards the sky without bringing the right shoulder with it. Option for your left peace fingers to support the weight of your head. You can extend the right arm long over to the right side of the room, either resting on the floor or hovering in space. Breathing slowly in and out through your nose as you create length from the right fingers to the top of your head. Turn the gaze down towards the left shoulder. Keep your chin tucked in slightly. You have the option of placing peace fingers between the eyebrows here for support. With the height of your chin, just see where the stretch feels best. And release your right hand towards your lap. Roll your chin through center. Gaze comes forward. Big breath in to reach up. Right hand to the left knee, left hand comes behind you, find a twist. Every breath in lengthens, every breath out deepens the twist. Being gentle on your body, listening to its subtle cues and coming out at any time that you need. Back through center. Give your shoulders a little bit of a roll. in both directions. We're going to reach for our strap. If you don't have one, this can be a dog leash, a belt, a tie, anything you have, even a long thin towel. We're still sitting up tall, but you can adjust your sitting position at any time that you need. Take a nice wide grip on your strap with the arms out in front of you. Stay sitting tall as you inhale, reach the arms up overhead. On the exhale, send the arms back behind you. If the hands are too narrow, you're going to find a lot of tension here, so you can also widen your grip. With a big breath in, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, come forward. As you inhale, reach up. Make sure that you're not sending the chest forward or flaring out the ribs. Keep everything drawn in towards the center as you lower the hands back down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach back. Follow your own rhythm of breath, coming up on the inhale and lowering in the opposite direction on the exhale. Next time you come up through center, pause there. With a wide grip on your strap, start to send the left hand over towards the left side of the room. Right hand's reaching up, but you're maintaining tension through your strap. Lifting your low ribs on the right side up towards the sky. Keep that tension on the strap. Maybe you open your heart up towards the ceiling a little bit, reaching the right hand behind you. Come back through center. Rise up through center. And then over to the right. So the right hand's reaching down towards the mat. Left hand's reaching up, keeping tension on your strap. Press firmly through the left hip. Breathe space into the left waist, the left ribs. Maybe you reach your left hand back behind you a little bit, showing your heart up towards the ceiling, keeping tension on your strap. The arms remain as straight as your body will allow. Come back through center. Rise back up. Lower your hands with your strap. Give your shoulders a little bit of a roll in both directions. Reach both arms out in front of you, palms face one another. Keep the right hand just as it is. The left hand's going to come beneath the right arm. Take hold of the outside of the right arm as you reach the right fingertips to the left side of the room. Right shoulder stays drawn back into its joint. You're keeping the right arm as straight as you can, but you can bend through the left. The right palm is now facing behind you, fingers spread wide. It's as though the right fingertips are trying to touch a wall to the left side of the room, but the right shoulder is staying drawn over to the right, preventing that from happening. Slowly release the right arm, reach them out in front. We'll move to the opposite side. So the right hand this time is coming under the left. Take hold of the outside of the left arm and start to guide it across the room to the right. See if you can track the arm in the same line as the right shoulder. We're not pointing it down towards the floor. We're seeing if we can keep it roughly parallel to the ground. Left shoulder stays drawn back and down into its joint as you guide the arm over to the right. Just a few more breaths on this side. And then slowly release. Roll out those shoulders one more time. Extend your legs long. Give them a wiggle, maybe draw circles with your toes in both directions before finding your way down onto your back. As you come to land on your back, have a gentle bend in your knees to begin. The knees bent, maybe walk the feet a little bit wider to the edges of the mat. Let the knees tip into touch. Just creating some space for your low back. Breathe deep into your belly. Feel the tension from your low back melting away with every breath. Heel toe your feet through center. Bring your knees in a little bit towards your belly. And we'll find a twist by sending the knees over to the right. If you have pillows or blocks nearby, you can choose to place them beneath your knees or even between your knees if you have low back sensitivity. We'll take whatever arm variation feels good. Gaze could be at the ceiling or over to the left. Gaze comes back through center. The knees will follow. Hug your knees in towards your belly, maybe this time taking them a little bit wider apart, creating some space between the thighs. Allowing the belly to move freely with breath. Gentle rock from side to side if that feels good on the low back and pelvis. Draw your knees together once again. Let them find their way over to the left, twisting in the opposite direction. Choose the gaze that feels best in your neck. Reconnecting with your breath. gaze comes through center. The knees will follow. Hug the knees in towards you. Option this time to draw your chin towards your chest, lift your head. Maybe even the shoulders come up off of the floor as you curl into a tight ball. Take long, slow breaths in and out through your nose. It can become challenging to breathe in these compressed positions. So really focus on lengthening the inhales and slowing the exhales as they leave your body. Slowly release, allow your head to softly land. The soles of your feet find the floor, bend the knees. The soles of the feet come to touch, knees open up like a book, creating a diamond shape with your legs. You can place your arms at your sides with the palms face up as you slide your shoulder blades beneath you. Press gently between the soles of your feet. Just acknowledge the contact between them. Feel the legs surrender to gravity's pull. As the hips and glutes soften and relax. Taking long, deep breaths in and out through the nose as you fill your belly. Notice the quality of breath. As your practice has moved on, maybe you found a little more softness to it. And if you find it's become sharp or jagged, challenging, it's a sign that you're holding this posture too deeply. Slide your feet away from you a little bit, maybe support your knees with props or pillows, blankets. Just to allow it to become restorative. And to allow your body to surrender to relaxation. Softening into stillness. If you haven't already, consider softening your gaze or perhaps closing your eyes completely. Relax your jaw, your face. If you have found a point of comfort, you are welcome to stay just as you are. Or you can extend your legs long to the bottom of your mat, landing in Shavasana one last time. Once you've created that space in your body, invite it into stillness as easily as you can. The limbs grow heavier and heavier with each breath out, rooting you deeper and deeper into your mat. Grounding you here in this very moment, breath by breath. Even the breath is effortless, letting go of any effort to control its rhythm or rate. Just remain aware of its presence as it moves through your body. One last scan of your body. Notice any subtle changes that may have occurred from when you first landed here on your mat. Sending your yourself some gratitude with each breath for making it onto your mat today, for carving out some time for yourself. This practice of stillness and of breath will continue to be yours for as long as you choose to allow it. When you do feel ready to get up and go, do so as slowly and mindfully as you can, leaving your practice to be a part of your practice. It's with such gratitude as always that I join you here today